Hello and welcome to a quick look at the Head Start access of Sword Coast Legends. We're going to be looking at the player creation today, and we won't be going over options and things like that because it's not the full release. This is just the Head Start access, but I'm going to be going over all of these things so you can have a quick idea of what to expect when you're creating your character when the full game comes out in about a week, I think. It comes out next week. So let's start with Origin. With Origin, you can pick your gender. Male or female, obviously, and for some reason it takes a long time to load the changes. I don't know whether that's because I'm recording or it's just because it's not the full build, but still it does. I'm going to go with male because I am male, but females look pretty good. And the thing is, every time you change an option, it randomizes the character. Not sure whether that is a good thing or a bad thing, but hey, it randomizes the character so it's always someone different. And you can scroll around and have a look. Okay, so then we move on to class. We have fighter. There's no description that comes with this, so you just have to sort of use your imagination by the weapons and armor. But, you know, he looks pretty menacing with a big ass fucking Thor spiky hammer on his shield. Okay, that was the fighter. Oh, this is the cleric. That was the fighter what we saw just. This guy's the fighter with his heavy armor and big sword. Then you've got the cleric, which again he looks pretty menacing. And usually the cleric can heal. Has healing abilities as well. I quite like the cleric. A rogue, yeah, with his daggers and obviously his stealth abilities. Pretty standard stuff here. Have a wizard. Beautiful outfit. Just looks very, very, very trendy. Paladin, again, magic healing ability. Very similar to the cleric. I'm not sure what I'd like to know what the difference is between. Oh, it does if you highlight over it. A holy warrior bound to a sacred oath. Armor proficiencies: cloth, light, medium, heavy shields. Weapon proficiencies: simple and martial weapons. Save proficiencies: wisdom and charisma. Okay, that's the difference between paladin and cleric. Ranger with his bow, no string attached, but he's got his hand there anyway. Like I said, this is an early Head Start access. A week before the final game comes out, so it's not necessarily representative of the final product. Yeah, Ranger and back to fighter. So those are the classes. What am I going to pick? Well, I actually do want to clarify the difference between this. Priest champion wields divine magic in service of a higher power. Pretty similar. So I'm going to go with. Go with the paladin actually. I'm going to go with the paladin. And then we've got race, so you've got human, elf, dwarf, and it all looks very generic, but you know, there's nothing wrong with that. It's a fantasy RPG. You kind of sort of expect certain criteria to come with it. Halfling. Okay, so what is a halfling? There is a big description there. I'm not going to read that necessarily. Just know you've got elf, dwarf, and halflings. And then you've got half elf. So it's half human, half elf. And back to human. The interesting thing is you have a sub-race as well. So say if you pick human, there's human and human variant. Which, I don't really know the difference. Humans are the most adaptable and ambitious people among the common races. They have widely varying tastes, morals and customs in many different lands where they have settled. Ability score bonus, 3 points to apply, maximum 2 in a score. Racial bonus plus 2 skill points. Okay, well, let's go sub-race again. Humans who seek adventure are the most daring and ambitious members of a daring and ambitious race. Plus 1 to all scores. So you have all scores or plus 2 skill points to racial bonus. What is the racial bonus though? I can tell you. Okay, so we're going to go with human and we're going to go with this for the racial bonus, the plus the human variant. And I'm also going to go with the background. There's Oslight, which gives us scroll of restoration, passive bonus 3 to healing. How many different options do we have? Charlotte, Charlatan, criminal, entertainer, folk hero, gladiator, guild artisan, guild merchant, hermit, knight, noble, outlander, pirate, sage, sailor, soldier, spy, urchin, and back to the ocelot. So what are some of the differences here? Yeah, there's a lot of different stats to pick. Well, I want to know what entertainer gives us, because that sounds quite interesting. 1 to charisma. Nearby allies heal for 1 hit point every 10 seconds. That sounds badass. Starting gold 15. Yeah, we'll go with that. It'd be nice if this wasn't just hold it over it. If it actually like had a little box here that explained it, because I don't really like the way they do that. Right, I'm going to go with entertainer, but as you can see there's a whole bunch of different ones. And we're going to move on with the video, because that's Origin. So basically in Origin, before you even fucked with your character, you've got to pick a gender, a class, a race, a sub-race, and a background. Very good. Very good. You get to scroll around as well. So let's go with appearance. What can we do here? We have skin colour. And you can pick all manner of different tones, however you like him. I'm going to have a white guy. I think we'll go with that. Slightly tanned. Complexion. Might need to zoom in actually. Oh! Some scabbiness going on there. Oh, there's... It's quite different as you scroll through it. I like the scarred up. Definitely. Looks like he survived some bad shit. Okay, hair. Ooh. maybe like some white hair does look pretty good actually. Let's see what else we've got. Grey doesn't look as good as the gold, I don't think. I'm gonna go with gold. That's right, he's got golden hair, this dude has. Paladin. Ah! Okay, hairstyle. I need to zoom out for that one. He does look... That's like a Paladin style hairdo. Definitely. What else have we got here? But as you can see, there's all kinds of ones. I don't really like you can. Oh, you can scroll through it. So for me, let's keep going actually. Oh, the bushy do. It's fucking ridiculous though. I'm not going with that. Okay, so I like this. I like this. This one also does look pretty good. Actually, I'm going to go with that. It looks pretty good like that. Goes head down. What else do we have? Right, facial hair. Well, I like the big bushy beard. Zoom in for that. Yep, still going with the beard. Okay, eyes. Eye colour. See the colour of his eyes? White eyes. Yes! Has to have white eyes. Eyelid height. Fuck with all of this, I guess. Oh, I see. Yeah, we'll leave it like that. Eye angle. I'll do eye size. Tiny little eyes or big fuck up eyes? I think big eyes looks better. Eye spacing. No, that needs to be somewhere in the middle, otherwise it's just gonna look weird. And brow depth. Yeah, there, will do. Nose, what we're going to do for nose. Turn him around slightly. Nose size. Okay, so you've got a tiny little nose, fucked up, or a big nose. Somewhere between half and big. Nose depth. Again, the same. Nose width. So back round to width. I'll leave that there. Bridge depth. Let's go back to the bridge is at the top, isn't it? Bring that out a little bit. And bridge width. Yeah, look like he's had a broken nose. Yeah, he really does look like he survived some battles, man. Looks tough as shit. Happy with you so far. Cheeks and jaws. Right, cheek width. I'm not going to see much of this with the beard there, so we'll see what we can see whether we need to hide the beard from there. You can move it all, but with the beard, there it doesn't really show much. Cheek height. But you can still see it moving. Jaw width. That you're not going to see much, so I'm just going to leave it where it is. Neck height, neck width. Yeah, these you're not going to see with the beard. Sorry about that. Keeping the beard's more important. And lips and ears. Lips fullness. Yeah, full lips and ear angle. Can't see the ears because we've got long hair, so just leave it there. Okay. Zoom out for that. There we go, hopefully. I mean, it looks ridiculous, like, but can I pick the beard colour? I can pick facial hair, but I can't pick the facial hair colour style, colour. Okay. Equipment. Okay, so I don't have to necessarily have the equipment that comes standard. What would I rather have rather than this thing? I'm actually like okay with it. I sort of picked him on the basis of this, but I could have a quarterstaff, or I could have different armor if I wanted to. Price value. Oh, you get different types of filters on there as well. Okay, so we've got a battle axe. What do I actually have? A great axe. This is. I guess it's not on there because I already have it selected. Let's just put the great axe there. Yes, big two-handed monster. I'm gonna want my shield back. So where's my hammer that I had before? Put a longsword there. I think that's two-handed as well. No, it's not. It's not. Battle axe. I wonder what happened to that club that I had. It's not this, right? No. It's a halberd. Nice. Was that it? No. I had the I don't know where my weapon went, my standard weapon. Quite like that weapon. But it's gone now. No fault, I suppose. Maybe it was a hand axe. It looks a bit puny compared to what I had. Is it a claw? I guess we'll just go with that now. Oh well. There you go. If you do change the weapon, you might not get the same weapon that you used to have. And we can change the armor as well, look. And we've got boots. So if I want to change it to like heavy, is this heavy? There's no difference to what I've already got. Proficiency. But I've already got proficiency as heavy armor, and that's what I want to keep it as. But I guess can I actually change it to light armor? Can I put that on there? Yeah, I can. I can have light armor, but we're not gonna. We're gonna leave it as heavy armor. I mean, it's nice that you can change all this stuff, but most of the time you pick a class with the weapons in mind. But still, it's nice that you can do all this. Alright, so moving on to stats. Racial points 3 and buy points 27. Okay, how are we going to distribute this? Alright, charisma, I'm going to want 3. Strength, I'm going to want +1. Buy points. 1 more there. Constitution, I'll have 1. Wisdom, I'll have 1. And then we'll just go with buffing these up for now. Okay, now I'm not sure what the point buy is. Total mod. So I've got bonuses to strength and charisma. Okay. And there's a buy cost. But I guess that gives me an extra bonus. But this is going to be my stats anyway. That's a little confusing. It doesn't really explain much. Charisma messenger ability, yeah, it just tells you about the actual stat. It doesn't tell you about the cost and stuff. That's kind of weird. Okay, well, moving on to abilities. Okay, what do we have here? Crusader, Avenger, Life, War, Great Weapon Fighting, Protection, Martial, Skills and Proficiencies, Crusader. Wow. I get to put points in all of these? Lay on hands. Your blessed touch can heal the wounds of an injured ally, restoring 10 to 12 hit points. This spell has no effect on undead or constructs. That one looks a good one to learn. I like the way you can pick your starting. That's pretty fucking badass. You can completely customize this and you can have your own abilities. Very happy at this. This game is shaping up quite nice, but this is locked. Avenger's locked. Which is a bit of a shame. I can go with life. What's this one? You bless all your allies within range whenever an effect target. Yeah, that one sounds good too, but I do want some attack abilities. Whoa. What's this one? Great weapon fighting. Dash forward and strike at a foe before they can react, dealing 5 to 13 bludgeoning damage. Yes. But it requires a two-handed weapon, which I don't have equipped. Protection. Slam a target with your shield, dealing 6 to 10 bludgeoning damage and stunning them briefly. That one sounds pretty good. I'm going to come back to that one. Protection. Martial, what do we have? Strike a foe with vicious further. Never heard of that word. Dealing 5 to 10 bludgeoning damage. Performing this attack causes you to recover hit points. That sounds very helpful. What does this one do? You hurl a spear attached to a chain at an enemy. On a hit, the target takes 5 to 10 piercing damage and is pulled towards you. want both of those. I want both of those, so I'm going to come back in a second. We have here skills and proficiencies. Oh, this is what I already have. I can learn this one. You have a keen eye and now gain your proficiency bonus passively when attempting to perceive hidden things. While toggling on, you are actively searching and gain an additional +2 to perception in a 6-yard radius. While actively searching, you suffer 50% to your move speed. I don't really like that, but it might be quite useful, so I'm thinking that one. I'm thinking that. That looks pretty good. Because everything else I already have, look. These are the ones that I already have. Oh, I can learn lock picking as well, which might be a useful skill. I've got 3 more points to spend, and I want both of these. Strike for a vicious feeling performing this attack causes you to recover. I like that because it does hit, but I already do have a healing one. So I'm thinking I'm going to go with this. Get over here! Right, learn that ability. Then we're going to go with this, which I think reduces action. Allies have fallen in battle to attempt to... No, already have that. We're going to go with this and the lock picking. Okay, there you go. That's my character. Moving on to summary. Okay, this is what he's going to look like in the portrait, which is a pretty good representation. Not always your portrait doesn't always look like your character. This is pretty spot on. Voice. Yes, let's pick the voice. Let's have a listen.
Greetings!
Greetings! No.
Psst. Come here a second.
Come here a second. I like the Irish one.
Listen up!
No!
Hello there.
Hello there. No.
Of course. Yes? Very well.
Certainly.
Yeah, I'm going to go with that, I think.
Greetings! Psst. Come here a second. Well met.
Hello there.
I think that's what it came with as standard, and I think it does suit him. I do quite like the Irish one though.
Of course. Aye.
This one. Let's go.
Excuse me. Psst. Come here a second.
Come here a second. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Irish one, I think. Alignment. Neutral. What's this all about? Neutral is the alignment of those who prefer to steer clear of moral questions and don't take sides. Doing what seems best at the time, lizard folk, most druids and many humans are neutral. Chaotic neutral. Creatures follow their whims, holding their personal freedom above all else. Many barbarians and rogues and some bards are chaotic neutrals. Lawful evil. Lawful evil creatures methodically take what they want within the limits of a code, traditional loyalty, or order. Devils, blue dragons, and hobgoblins are lawful evil. Neutral evil. It's the alignment of those who do whatever they can to get away with it, without compassion or qualms. Many drow. Some cloud giants and vigorous are neutral evil. Right, you can pick all of these, but it's pretty much saying that I need to be in a neutral, chaotic neutral. Actually, no. Lawful evil, neutral evil, lawful good. Paladins, that's what I am. Lawful good. Neutral good. Lawful good creatures can be counted on to do the right thing as expected by society. Gold dragons, paladins, and most dwarves are lawful good. Yeah, I guess we'll do that. I don't really want to do that. I want to be chaotic good. Creatures as their conscience directs with their little regard for whatever. Expect copper dragons, many elves, and unicorns are chaotic good. Yeah, I'm going to be a unicorn. Deity. What's deity all about? Deity selected. Many. Which do I like first? Oh, that one. What's that all about? Splendid reference the balance of nature, feast and famine, blood and drought, fire and heart is wild and predictable, given the tender acts of mercy and wild bouts of savagery. That'll do me. And history. With their penchant for migration and conquest, humans are more physically diverse than other common races. A holy warrior bound to sacred oath. You thrive in front of an audience. You know how to entrance them? You know how to interest them, entertain them, and even inspire them. Your poetics can stir the hearts of those who hear you, awakening grief or joy, laughter or anger. Your music raises their spirits or captures their sorrow. Your dance steps captivate. Your humor cuts to the quick. Whatever techniques you use, your art is your life. Yes, that sounds very good. Let's test the voice, by the way.
Hey! Psst. Come here a second. Psst. Come here a second. Psst. Come here a second.
Come here a second.
Come here a second.
Come here a second. Okay, well that is going to be the end to this character creation. As you can see, you have a lot. You have an origin to pick, appearance, equipment, stats, lots to choose from, and you can really make your character unique. However, it doesn't seem to stray too far from the general stereotypes of typical fantasy genres. However, you can mix and match, and there's nothing to stop you making your character completely unorthodox if you choose to. And I think it's a great idea to actually experiment and get out there and just make the character that you want. I'm really looking forward to diving into it. I'm going to do a separate video on the Head Start Access gameplay, which isn't necessarily representative of the full game, but it's a nice preview. So I'll make sure you check out that video too. But this is the end to the character creation video. My name's Prime Scribe. I'll see you soon.